Welcome back to the channel. My name is Joshua Arce of Joshua Reviews and News. Listen. Obviously, you all see the title of this video. What does 2024 hold? For my channel, and or I don't know if that's going to be the title, but something along those lines. And I just want to simply get into what I'm looking. Again, not all of this is probably going to come to fruition, right? Because things happen. But what I want to accomplish this year on the channel. I think the first one that we can get out of the way is grow a larger community. Obviously, we're only on like 30 subscribers right now. But I want to get to at least to 100 by the end of the year. I want to have 100 followers on all platforms by the end of the year. So if you are new to this channel and you have not seen any of my previous videos, but you like this one and you like the style of this video, while I'm in my room, we don't have a studio yet, but I'm working on it. It'd be nice for you to please scroll down and click that subscribe button. I'm looking to accomplish some great things on this channel, and just keep all this content coming. Try and be more creative as the year progresses. Whether that's with my channel or with my films that I make or whatever. This year I'm looking to just be purely creative, use my imagination for whatever I can, and use the motivation that I have, and just make sure that everything just runs out smoothly, and we can accomplish all of these goals that we have. I'm hoping by the time I'm like 18, which is 2 years away, that we can next year, because I'm turning 17 this year. So I'm hoping by the time when I'm 18, we at least have about 900 subscribers, getting close to 1K, right? That's the goal, at least. I'm trying to make this whole YouTube thing work. So, if you want to help out, and, support the channel, subscribe. It ain't that hard. Or if you just want to watch as a casual, you can. That still helps the channel. It's going to be weird? Is when, I'm an adult. And I'm looking back on all these videos and hopefully saying, wow, all of these videos were good, but they're just not at the quality I'm making now, Hopefully, that's the mentality I have, that one day, everything regarding this channel is going to be improved. We're going to have a team of editors. We're going to be doing some big stuff, collaborating with some big people, which I also want to talk about in this video. So yeah, let's get into it. I'm going to talk about my movie and TV reviews that I have planned for this year. It's very weird because almost none of these are 2024 movies and shows. But I will be making reviews and TV reviews of shows and movies that come out this year. Don't worry. But this year, I basically just want it to be a catch-up year, while also trying to juggle everything that's coming out this year. Last year, I missed out on a lot of crap that came out in theaters. Really bummed me out. The Creator, Oppenheimer, all these big things, and I'm hoping to really catch up on a lot of it. So you know, I'm looking forward to that, and making sure that I'm all caught up, and I'm also being caught up with this year's stuff as well. So listen, I'm gonna just list some of the stuff that I have planned for this year, and then we're gonna talk about it, see how I'll probably execute some of it. But let's go. So the first review that I have planned, again, or I'm not gonna say the first. None of this is in really release order, right? I don't know in which order these videos are gonna be releasing. I just put these everywhere. I want to review The Creator. I haven't watched it yet, but I need to, and I want to make a review on it. I still need to watch and review Oppenheimer. And also, I'm also going to be making reviews of movies that came out, but I didn't have the channel back then. So, for instance, I just watched Interstellar a few weeks ago for the first time. So I'm going to be making a review on that. I'm going to be doing a review on Reacher, the TV show. Zack Snyder's Justice League, which I just rewatched last night with my mom. I showed it to her for the first time. Up next is my dad. I have to show him Zack Snyder's Justice League still. Batman vs. Superman. We're going to be doing the Ultimate Edition, not the interesting theatrical version. Avengers Endgame, Avengers Infinity War, Captain America Civil War, Winter Soldier, First Avenger, Avengers Age of Ultron, just like a lot of the MCU and DC movies that came out all those years ago, but I never had the chance to review because one, this is going to shock you all, but I wasn't really that into movies back then. Especially like superhero movies. I found them cool, but like I wasn't actively like tugging on my dad's shirt to take us to go see the new Iron Man movie. Which is weird because I was a really, really small kid when the Iron Man trilogy completed. I don't even think I watched any of the Iron Man movies in theaters. It was just always my dad or my mom seeing a trailer for a movie, them doing some research on it, and then taking us to go see it. We didn't see every movie that came out in theaters. A lot of these I watched down the line, maybe like 3-4 years ago. So I didn't watch every single one, but now that I'm obviously a diehard MCU fan and DC fan, obviously I've watched all of these movies. Avengers Endgame, Avengers Infinity War, Civil War, Winter Soldier, Captain America First Avenger, Age of Ultron, the first Avengers movie, Man of Steel. This one was kind of random, but it came to my mind, which is Fuller House. Maybe Full House and Fuller House. I don't know why. I've been watching the podcast with Dave Coulier, and just thought that making a review on those series of television would be pretty cool. I haven't watched any of the John Wick films, but I'm looking to, and I'm looking to make a review on those. Same thing with the Mission Impossible films. I haven't seen Everything Everywhere All at Once, which came out last year or came out back in 2022. I can't remember. And then, obviously, we're going to be getting Daredevil Born Again next year, so I want to make sure that I am all caught up with the Daredevil show. I have watched it. I watched it. I've already watched it, but again, I didn't have the channel back then, so I'm going to be making a review on that. Now, we're going to be diving into the non-movie/TV review related ideas. I want to be doing stuff like Try Not to Laughs, some deep dives into what got me into cinema, what made me want to become a YouTuber, my process of writing movies, because I am a screenwriter. Don't ask me if you've seen anything I've written, because I'm 16, so no, you haven't seen anything I've written yet. Superman Last Son of Krypton will hopefully be coming out next year. Diving into me doing music, and all this. So those are a few lists of ideas that I have. If you have any ideas for me to do, comment them down below. I'd love to see some of them. I'd love to maybe interpret some of them. Again, they'd have to be pretty small scale videos, as I'm trapped here in this house. But don't take that literally. I'm not actually trapped here, but I am here basically every day. So pretty small scale stuff that I can react to, that is nerd related, stuff like that. TV and movies that you can recommend to me that you want me to review, some things that I've never watched. It can be all the way from the 70s, 80s, 90s, 60s, whatever. Some things that I haven't seen before, because I don't just want to be an MCU diehard and DC diehard, right? I love cinema, and I want to be able to watch everything I can related to cinema, even if that's not comic book movies, because I know those technically aren't really considered as cinema. They're things making, their studios making a quick buck, and all this. But listen, I'm gonna have to speed this up just a little bit because my phone's at 10%. So I do have a gaming channel in which I want to really dive into more. I'm not much of a gamer, but an idea of a gaming channel is cool. So I might do some like FIFA career modes, or Spider-Man 2 gameplay. Even though I've already completed that story, but yeah. Anyway, this is something I really want to get into. So this is basically just my manifestation. I don't know. I don't know what you necessarily call it, but I listed this as creators I eventually want to collaborate with one day. So first up is Withello, Andrew. If you're watching this, I talk to him every now and then. So well, I technically talk to him every day, but one day I'd love to make a video alongside him, whether that's on the Escape Pod podcast, which is next on my list with Andrew and Alex. I do need to up my nerd status, though, if I am ever going to go on that podcast. They talk everything from anime, Star Wars, Marvel, DC. If it's just a Marvel and DC-centric episode, sign me up. Have me on the pod. I don't care. It'll give me time to a chance to maybe promote my movies or whatever, right? And just have some fun talking about nerdy stuff. But if you're talking about like Star Wars or anime, it ain't gonna happen, Bubba. I love the podcast, and I love everything that comes from that community. I'm very happy to be a part of that community. But when I go into Discord and people are just talking Star Wars, when I've only seen one Star Wars movie, and that was Phantom Menace. Or maybe I've seen another one back in the day when I was a kid in the theaters. I don't remember. But I'm not particularly a great big Star Wars fan. So, but if I have to watch every single thing Star Wars related in order to go on that podcast, it will happen. It's called Motivation. I want to collaborate with Matt Ramos, aka Soups. Matt, if you're saying this, hi. Never talked to you before, but I've mentioned you in my IG stories crap ton. If you go to don't open up your Instagram DMs because, my God, are there so many mentions. So I apologize for that, but you're simply one of my favorite creators out there. And you're basically one of the reasons why I'm doing this whole thing in the first place. You know, watching your videos back in the day and then led me to doing this. Same thing with the podcast, Andrew. This whole nerd YouTube community is what made me start up my own channel. So I want to say thank you to everyone who's inspired me to talk about the things that I love. I may get back for it every now and then, but as I've said in multiple videos, I don't care what y'all say. So Blake's Takes, their podcast, you know, Andrew and Alex did an episode with them, and they seem like cool people. They seem like a fun group of dudes talking about nerd stuff, movies. Sorry, I just got a Twitter notification, or X. And you know, I've seen clips of them on TikTok. They seem great. You know, Straw Hat Goofy is also one. You know, I've been following him on TikTok for these past 2 years. He's great. So again, he's also another one that I'd really like to talk to one day. About, you know, Marvel, DC, or again, if it has to be anything else, I will watch anything else. Which I should anyway. I should be upping my nerd status like every day. It's but you know, I guess it's only, you know, the Marvel Cinematic Universe and the DCEU and DCU that I'm really only consider like, I don't want to say expert. I do not want to say expert, but I know my stuff so much that I confuse my mom every time that I talk about it. So, if you can confuse a family member about what you're talking about, and it's like you're talking another language to them, you're doing good. Like, explaining Zack Snyder's Justice League to my mom yesterday was rough, but I enjoyed it because she's a great mama, and she's great. Our movie news, he's great, you know. Does a lot of videos regarding DC. I'd love to really have a chat with him one day. Although his style of format of videos doesn't really allow that, but it'd be nice. Aaron Fisher, I watch his videos a lot. That is where I get most of my ideas for DC updates or whatever. He's great. I've been watching him for a really, really long time. I wouldn't say really, really long time, maybe like 2-3 years. But he's great. You know, he's a Snyder fan like me. You know, just wanting to see the Snyderverse finished and continued. So he'd be great. Aaron, again, hi. The Film Junkie, he's cool. I've seen some of his videos and streams and him talking with the likes of Zack Snyder, and you know, hopefully I can get some of his contacts, whoever puts him in touch with these people, but so I can have them on the channel one day. I'd love to talk to Zack Snyder. Are you kidding me? That's like a dream come true. Like, if Zack Snyder was in this room right now, I'd probably pass out. Same thing with pretty much any other director that I know. So, you know, Film Stocked. This is another one. You know, I see his shorts all the time and watch some of his ranking videos of most anticipated films of 2023, 2022, whatever. He seemed fun. Again, these are all probably people that I'm gonna be like. Excuse me. like when I'm older, like way older, because half of these people probably aren't wanting a 16-year-old on their channels. So again, when I'm older, like 18, 19, like 20, then we can talk. Caboose, you know, he talks DC games and Marvel games and whatever, and I'd love to have a chat with him about regarding, you know, Spider-Man 2 or I'm currently making my way into the Arkham games. I never played those growing up, but they look like fun. So, you know, Cinepals, they're also fun. You know, they do some like reaction videos and things like that. So it would be cool to sit down with them and just react to some stuff. You know, Snyder Queen, you know, Sammy, I don't know if she has a YouTube, I'm pretty sure she does, but, you know, any Snyder fan creator I'd love to work with or do content with. You know, so for instance, like the Zod Rider, Aaron, whatever. Any of these Snyder fans, DCEU fans, whatever, I'd love to sit down and have a chat with them and it'd be cool. Blind Waves is another reaction type channel. I'd love to sit down and just watch a movie or a thing with them and talk and have fun. 3C Films, I'd also, again, like to just sit down, have a chat, whatever. I do need to do more research on what he actually does though, because I only mainly see him from shorts. So I need to really sit down and watch some of his videos. But listen, those are all the creators that I'm looking to collaborate with one day. If any of those people are seeing this, I know Andrew probably will, because I'll probably bug him to watch it. I'll probably beg him to watch it. Again, like, I'll probably send it to Alex, but, you know, Alex, if you're watching this, you haven't been responding to any of my DMs. So, screw you! No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But, you know, Andrew's been leaving me on scene a lot recently too, so kind of breaks my heart. So if any of you guys would actually like to DM me and have a conversation with me, I will always respond. Now, if you're gonna be weird, don't do that. But anyway, I'll catch you all in the next video. This is just some of my video plans that I have planned. If more ideas come up, I'll make sure to run them by you, the people. And comment down below some of the creators you'd like me to collaborate with one day, or some ideas that you'd want me to do. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna catch you all later. Take care and peace!